I'll show up to this bar every goddamn day. Even if you're really gone. Still, leaving it at that with no closure.
You all right there, lad? See you in here every day, Mush.
I'm fine. Just lost a friend, that's all.
Sorry to hear, Mush. It'll get better soon, you cunt.
Nah, I don't think so.
Mind telling me where Buckle Bar is, cunt?
Barberry Buckle! Is that really you?
Yes, John.
What the fuck?
So good to see you.
Fuck yeah! I can't believe this. Where have you been, mate?
I'll explain all in due course. Care to join me, son, for a pint or two?
Honestly, I could have sworn you were dead. It's been so long. I was starting to lose hope.
Well, I am glad you didn't falter, son. Many would have if they were in your shoes. Now come on, let's grab a pint. I never thought Buckle Bar would hold, without a trusty owner to keep it going. Incredible, the endurance of Buckle Bar.
I've been keeping this place going. You should buy me a pint to thank me.
Fuck off, John. Ho, 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 Shun. What a wonderful dance party. It's a wonderful day to be without Yoskul. I tell you now, Shun. What are you puking for, you pillock? You've only had a couple. Christ on the cracker, you absolute fool. Stop! John!
Stop sipping so loud, you cunt!
What was that?
Fuck you! Okay. What the fuck, John? What are you doing? Jesus Christ, lad. These are me loyal customers. Can't been throwing hands at them. Son, get back here. You've had too many.
It's fine, Barry. I'm gonna lock in. Watch this.
John, mind your bloody fingers.
I used to play this with Arthur all the time. Relax, you old fool.
John, you're bleeding all over my table. Stop being a clown. Get over here for a sick song. Hoo, ho, ho. This is a wonderful track. I learned this back in the day with Jememisi, you know. What are you doing, you fools? Stop clowning around. I swear to Christ I'll end you if you keep there and what the fuck? John, I feel like I haven't been entirely straight with you thus far. I still have more need to tell you about my previous experiences in this world.
If you would like to, mate, by all means. No one is forcing you to relive bad memories, though.
I know, John, but I feel like if I am to truly redeem myself, I must fully accept what has happened. All these years, I have ran from it, even in my old age. The bar was what kept me going, but now I am not so sure.
Barry, I know sometimes we lose joy in things we once loved. But that doesn't mean our efforts don't help others. The bar has been an amazing place for all of Valentine ever since you returned. That means something, Barry.
I really appreciate that, John. That was a very kind thing to say. But enough of kind words. Let's proceed with what I wanted to say. The Podzol, it truly had a grasp on my soul. It made me do horrible things. It took my brother from me. It took everything from me. But I was not innocent as well. I committed great atrocities, harmed countless families, even created monsters.
Nobody is innocent, Barry. Don't beat yourself up over it. The Podzol was gripping your soul. What could you do?
Anything, John. I could have resisted. I could have held on to some sort of hope. That must have been what a Yaskol did. All those years in that cave. They taught me something, you know? To always appreciate the small moments in life. The most insignificant things will one day become something so heartwarming. You know, like sharing some beer with Jimemsi, or fistfights with Skitty. All these small things made me who I am today. And that's why I'm gonna tell you about all of these amazing people that assisted me on my journey, if you'd be so inclined to listen.
Of course I would, Barry. Ever since we met in Mexico, I could tell you were on a path. A path of bettering yourself. Who would I be to not give you the chance to speak your mind? Go ahead.
Well, it all began when I was a young spry boy, with my brother Jimmy Chuckle. We had a rough life growing up, but we stuck together. My father Simon was a bit of a cunt, but Jimmy always stood up for me. We would do everything together, fishing, foraging, exploring, the whole lot. When we got to a fairly decent age, we decided to check out a nearby cave which Simon warned us to stay away from, Nugget Cave. We were young. With newly acquired freedom, little did we know we would soon be robbed of it again. A heartbreaking conundrum that led us into the arms of the Podzol. And once we were there, it would grip us so tightly. The Podzol had a tight grasp on our innocent souls, and would surely turn us into monsters.
So you made your way through this cave, and I assume you were trapped after exploring for a time.
Indeed, son, we explored for a while, but eventually fell so far down that the exit was almost impossible to reach, pairing this with our diminishing mental state. And you have trapped us quite well. Me and Jimmy held out quite well, utilizing our wits and survival skills we acquired from our harsh past, allowing us to make use of what we had until the Podzol struck. We fell directly into the heart of the Podzol and accidentally ingested it. Ever since that moment, the rest of my experience in Nugget Cave was a blur. I occasionally get flashes of someone I spoke to call Cheesecake Chantel, but I don't even know if they were real. Eventually, we'd come to escape. But by that time, we were already corrupted. That Podzol made us do horrific things, like nuggetizing and screaming. We killed so many souls. It was horrible. We even tried killing Iasko when he was a normal guy, but this is what drove him to kill my brother. Luckily, I did not suffer the same fate, thanks to a wonderful man known as Skiddy. He saved me and even removed the darkness from the Podzol.
What a fucking legend. We need more people like that, you know? Where is Skiddy now? Barry?
He was killed by Eoskul. Sure, he wasn't perfect, but he saved me. That counts for something. His celestial powers would have been extremely useful when the Podzol purge was happening. He was a legend for sure. I remember a lovely talk we had once.
Son, we have faced countless trials to get you back on track. But this may be the hardest of them all, I'm afraid. Reminding you of the pain you caused in this place.
Yeah.
Buckle bar.
I'm sorry about that pain, Mash. Must be breaking heart, sorry.
Breaking my heart? No. But you have broken the souls of many innocent Barry. The question is, at the end of the day, do you wish to atone for your sins?
I do wish to atone, but I don't know. I just don't know how to begin this. So.
Well, I'm sorry I don't have good news. It will take a lifetime of pain and torment to understand this. But I do not wish this sort of life for ye, Barry. Instead, for the next few weeks, we will hopefully manage to recalibrate the mind of Barry Buckle, utilizing the Podzol for a positive impact.
Well, I hope so too, but Podzol punches, not powers, are all very useful in life. I don't want to lose them. I also feel a power of darkness within me. Emmy?
I get you. But there is a solution to this problem. The most powerful thing that we can do is hold on to the dreams we have. What say ye, cunt?
Well, Skiddy, I really want to create an amazing bar for all to enjoy. And with it, I can give back to those I wronged, you know? People I killed and tortured and killed and tortured. Ripped their limbs off. Quite horrible, really, now that I think about it. Sorry about that.
It was fucking horrible.
Well,
But at least it's
that's
over
why.
now.
That's why I have to thank you. But with this bar, I can give back to them. And perhaps eat a crafty bird or two, if you know what I mean, Mush.
I get you. That's
No
wonderful,
more
Barry.
nuggets.
It's so inspiring to see a young mind finally free of corruption. That's wonderful, Barry. Perhaps there may be some hope for ye after all. If only I could have saved Jimmy too, you know.
He sounds like he was a real hero to you, Barry. That bastard Eoskul has wronged too many folk, if you ask me. And he has the audacity to go around yammering about redemption.
Enough about Eoskul, John. What happened, happened. We can only look forward now. But I do remember the first moment I saw the evil inside Eoskul. It was a truly awful conversation we had.
Barry, you've been a cunt for as long as I can remember. We certainly haven't always seen eye to eye, but something about this proposition compels me to follow, no matter the hatred I may bear for our past events.
Okay.
I suppose if we are to work together effectively, we must let go of the past. So I apologise for killing Jimmy, We were both unhinged back then, though.
Well, certainly wary, Oscar. But I was saved by Skiddy through a variety of brutal trials. I can only hope you know that I am a changed man now.
Well, old habits die hard, I guess. But I suppose this time we'll reveal the truth. At least we can both share our hatred for the Podzol.
Look, when we find a truck piece, we'll be able to amend all the harm done. For the both of us.
Oh yes, we will. Barry, this chuck piece will suffice.
Good. We await the arrival of Skiddy, our swordsman, with celestial powers and a blade, as sharp as can be.
Skiddy? I remember him. He told me how he oversees the entire timeline. I must say though, I don't agree. He allows the puzzle to fester and spread. Sometimes I truly wish that could be amended.
That is an issue outside of our comprehensions, I'm afraid. We shall leave it to the Celestials.
I suppose.
Well, Yoshko, let's get ready to move to the Great Desert. Come, Labman. Come on!
I'm coming.
So Eoskal was once a normal guy? Just like you and I?
Indeed, John. We were somewhat beginning to understand one another and put aside our past. But then something horrible happened. We recruited him to join our treasure hunt, and he betrayed us.
Well, Barry Buckle, it's been a wild few days in the desert.
Indeed.
But I feel like we're almost there at this point, you know. Truck piece is within our grasp. But soon, I fear something bad is about to happen. Labden and Sniper went off fishing, and we haven't seen them in a few hours. I mean, what's going to happen? God knows. Yoskal is sat by himself.
Perhaps we should go after them.
Maybe we shall. But something's amiss, boy. Just be aware of that, please.
I smell a foul stench of Podzol in the air. Something malicious is brewing.
I agree. Just make sure to stay on your toes, or whatever they say. I guess we better set off. Let's let Yoskal know of our plan. We're going to head to the river. Check for Sniper and Labman. Could you perhaps go over to the nearby mines, make sure they're not over there? We'll check up with you in about, 30 minutes, something like that.
It's no problem at all. They went fishing anyway. I'll see you shortly.
That's wonderful.
Interesting.
Not very
behavior.
talkative. Yes. Be careful. Something's amiss. Well, Barry, it doesn't appear that the Sniper and Labman are here. This is where they said
From
they'd
what
be
I can
fishing.
see.
They said they'd be fishing just over by the Lannahechee River, on the way to Windermere. But I can't see them at all. It's heartbreaking, really. I suppose we should check out the only other landmark in this land. The Great
Yes.
Tumble Mines.
I just hope it wasn't a shark or something quite nasty.
Don't fucking say things like that to me. You know I
Sorry.
worry about these sorts
I'm
of...
so sorry.
It's fine, whatever. Let's just move, and fast.
Run! Podzol's
Yoshko.
getting stronger.
Oh, you guys are back already?
Yes, we could not find anything on the way to Windermere by the river.
Well, that's not too helpful. Found the
Did
sniper's
you-
rifle.
The rifle, you say?
Yeah. I think
So
he turned
must
tail and
have-
ran.
No. Losing a
Towers.
long-range bastard like that.
It's
Damn
alright,
it.
he left it with us. Blackman though, he's gone into the cave already.
The crew
Right.
can't fall.
Abman went into the cave.
Yeah, tried to stop him, but well, you know there's no stopping him.
His cowardice. It sullies me. You two await in this area. I'll go investigate, I suppose. Barry, I said
Okay.
wait! Fucking worthless hog.
Bastard.
You in there, Lemon? I'm coming in, buddy. Don't worry. I'll save you, mate. You and I have been good friends for a long time. Ain't no way I'm letting you die in this cave.
Wait. It's a dead end. What the fuck? Wait. What the fuck are you doing here?
Wait. No! You Podzol!
God, what was that explosion? Jesus.
I still think about his sacrifice. He knew that his fate was set in stone. And instead of cowering, he rose to the occasion and ensured we could use the tomes at the ritual site. Arthur was a hero.
Without him, this land would be flooded with demonic entities. I'll never forget his selflessness. I wish one day I could be like him.
I'm glad we can visit now. Arthur would have wanted us to remember him. In a peaceful spot. It's such a shame what happened.
I agree, John. A true shame indeed. But hope still remains. Always remember that.
Hello, Barry. John, I am sorry to interrupt.
What the fuck, you Podzol prick? What are you doing here?
I promise you, I come in peace. However, I need your help. Against a threat greater than even the Purge.
We had a deal. Ioskul, a peaceful life. For me. And no more Podzol.
I am aware, and a peaceful life you shall have. But would you sleep while knowing the timeline Boris is in faces grave danger?
What sort of danger? You mentioned it was worse than the Purge.
Yes. You see, the Purge was a spell cast by an ancient deity, known as Butterscotch, a being as old as Skiddy. But it appears that the primordial sinner himself, Butterscotch, has returned to the fore, casting his malevolent shadow once more across the world.
You can fuck off if you think I'm fighting that pow.
It's your choice, but Boris' life is at stake.
Damn you. Fine. I'll help you with this. If I can see him, young Boris.
I suppose you can. Let's proceed. We must assist in the defeat of this eldritch horror.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fine! I'll come too!